There is one more shop, guys. There is, yeah. Let's talk about the range. Okay, the range. What do I think about these? Again, there's not too many of these around me. I have ordered from them. I really like them. Um, and I found that other people do quite like them as well. Um, and when people say this, have you ever heard of the range and how excited that they get? Yeah. um, I have ordered online. I have been into these stores. So what do I think about them? What do I actually like them for? So what it is I like them for, especially after going through my second refurb, and yeah, so not accumulating too many things, but a lot of things I've needed to actually replace, okay? So some of the things that I do quite like in there are things like this. All right. So I'm rather interested in things like bins, stuff like their mats. I said to you I like to kind of mix and match some of my towels here, but yeah, okay, some more inexpensive towel bales. I would look at them. I could do a whole video on towels. Yeah, in all honesty, yeah, towels. Yeah, that's been an essential. Yeah, not just in my home life, but in my work life. What I can honestly tell you about towels. Oh my god. Um, but I do find myself looking at these when I go online and in the store. I do, yeah. Um, like I said, yeah, I don't tend to buy towel bales, yeah. I tend to mix and match the correct kind of sizes. I prefer to do that. Um, but yeah, so the bins, getting a new bin, things like towels. I definitely gravitate, yeah, so the mats, yeah, things like the bath mats. I found myself gravitating towards things like the candle holders, the vases. Some of these items I'm mentioning I've actually had, yeah. They're very nice. Um, as well, okay, so the mirrors too, yeah. They do some really large, beautiful mirrors for very, very inexpensive, compared to a lot of places. Um, they also, I love it as well. So, going out of the country, I find that there's a lot more shops around like the range, yeah, in Europe. I find this, yeah. So I love it when I find the shop like that. I'm like, this is just like the range. Um, yeah, so these kind of inexpensive mirrors, yeah. Okay, can get for a better price, yeah. Um, and then more of your kind of higher end home stores and even your catalog stores, since we're touching down on catalogs. Um, and what else do I tend to gravitate towards in the range? I do find myself gravitating towards some of the actual candles too, yeah, for budget. Do find myself doing this, yeah. A lot like the Wilco, yeah. They have the kind of inexpensive scents, and they have many church candles. These are the ones that I tend to like, yeah. Especially the kind of large the large candles that are inexpensive in jars. Yeah, these large jar candles. Yes, I do find myself gravitating towards them. I think they would be kind of like the extra thing I would. I always seem to think like I'm going to check when I check out of here. That would be the extra thing I kind of throw in the basket. I'll just get a couple of them. Yeah. Um, I find myself gravitating towards that. What else do I think about the range now? Yeah. This is somewhere that, on a very, very tight budget, I may look for seasonal decorating. Okay, so we've got to that, yeah? Seasonal decorating. Replacing some items for inexpensive that just have a little more interest to them. They look a little more interesting, or even a little more trendy, or you're looking for a certain style, yeah? You're looking for a certain style and it's inexpensive, right? Um, what else can I tell you? Yeah, about them. That's really about it, because I'll tell you something. We touched down on things like B&M, and I said I don't really tend to go in them places anymore. Yeah, there's nothing I tend to keep out of there, and I just prefer the look and the feel of the range. And I would spend a few more pounds, and not sometimes. This is a place for me all on its own, where I'm happy not to do too many price comparisons for the items that I'm mentioning. I'm quite happy. Yeah. I like their style, shall I say? Yeah, and I like the price point, and I wish they had a lot more of them around. Actually, you know what? This is a store for me that is wished for. Yeah, the range, because they have a range and they're stylish and they're on budget. So yeah, seasonal decorating and things like that. So yeah. Where else can I tell you? And yeah, and even since we're talking about starting up homes, refurbing homes, layering items, um, I just think like as well, yeah, when it comes to the aesthetics of things, there's somewhere where I think the aesthetic is just a lot more pleasing to the eye, you know. Um, so it might be worth ordering some things, you get a new place or something, or you do your place up and you want to kit it out, go onto there and get you, some of your little furnishings, yeah, from there. Some of your little aids and furnishings. I'll be quite interested in looking at some more of the rugs. Be quite interested in that. Um, and it was maybe some of the bed sheets, yeah, maybe. And what else, yeah? There's something about, yeah, this store that made me feel really calm, yeah. What else? So you know what? Here, I'm just gonna talk to you a little more about seasonal decorating. So with this kind of seasonal, okay. So all right. So things like furniture and stuff like that, yeah. So we did talk about Argos. That is somewhere where I still might buy some furniture from, yeah. Some ready assembled furniture though. Because something, guys, I'm ready to move on from flat pack furniture. I am sick of it, yeah. I don't want to put it up, I don't want to take it down. Comes apart a lot more easier. So I'm definitely thinking of getting into some of these more ready assembled pieces. And as I said, I quite like wood in my furniture because I like to be able to paint it, change the look of it, yeah, customize it. I can just keep it for a lot longer, yeah. Sand it down, paint it again, it gives it a whole new look. So some of these pieces, I would definitely be looking to buy more ready assembled and even second hand, you know. Um, and paint it and clean it and make it my own. I have no problem with that at all. Um, so yeah, and speaking of the range, yeah, I said the rugs, yeah, I said looking at some more of the towels and the bed sheets, but there's one thing, yeah, I might even look there for curtains even, yeah. And what else? There's something else. Seasonal decorating. I just touched down on furniture, yeah. Okay, so let me just take it to Argos again, yeah. So with some of the things with Argos here, okay, there would be like if I needed to buy some things like inexpensive sofas, even TVs, stuff like that, yeah. They're quite good for things like that. Some of the electronics, yeah, they're quite good for some of that stuff, you know. I would definitely have a look there at things like computers and TVs and printers and safes and paper shredders and a lot of these kind of office things, yeah, office and console kind of technologies, yeah. Yeah, I like the price point in there because a lot of it drops, you see. So they're worth a look. When does it drop? Well, they usually have, yeah, a feature that you can add yourself to the mail list so you know when the price is going to drop. But a lot of these things, you know, they good to buy. They good to buy in like January. Yeah, it's kind of freezers. Yes, okay. So a larger home appliances, I would still look on August for. Um, okay. So let me tell you what I want to do for the seasonal decorating, guys. I actually would like to buy myself a Christmas tree to keep. Yeah, a very very nice one, and I would look somewhere like, you know, so I would look somewhere like The Range, Argos, and even there was another store, yeah, I was gonna mention where I would look for a Christmas tree to get an artificial one, yeah, that would have lights in it or something, yeah, the one you like. I would also look, um, like somewhere like Dunelm even, yeah, and just keep one with me. Um, yes, and then when it comes to some of these kind of decorations, you know what? It's just better to kind of collect. I want to just collect some nicer ones over time. You know, over the years I did collect things like Christmas decorations, but a lot of them, you know, they were quite inexpensive. I was kind of just ready to get rid of them. Now, I think I tend to like nostalgic Christmases. And I like it when things look glam. Don't get me wrong, yeah. But I can do this more inexpensively. But when it actually comes to my Christmas tree and my Christmas decorations, so that no matter where I am in life, yeah, I will always have a Christmas tree, and I will always have me some very, very nice decorations. Um, and this is my festive season. This is the one that I do celebrate. Um, so yes, that's what I will be looking more into when it comes to seasonal decorating. But yeah, there's plenty of, you know, it's other shops that do inexpensive bits and bobs that you can put around the house. I might even, guys, you know what, as well as the tree, yeah, and collecting the nice decorations, I actually have yet to find me a very beautiful Christmas wreath, and I have yet to find me as well, yeah, one more item, yeah, like a beautiful angel, yeah. I am the one that likes the angel on top of the tree, yeah. So I like the, you know, it's well, I say I like, yeah. A lot of people like the kind of stars, yeah, and stuff, but I do rather like the angel. So I think I'm gonna invest a little money, yeah, into that for myself, yeah, for the nostalgia, yeah. Create my own kind of nostalgia with Christmas, yeah. It's not long, yeah. Um, and again, like some of these little festive bits and bobs, you know, when people give them to you, hold on to them, you know. I've got some little bits and bobs that family members are giving me, yeah, for example, like the mugs and you know, the kind of the socks and the little lanterns, you know, like even for Halloween. And you know, I've made more of an effort to hold on to them now, so you know I can get them out every year, and it changes your space around, and it really what it does. So there's a lot of people that don't celebrate festivities, you know, but what or even different ones. But what it does for me is it not only changes up the look and the feel of the home, but it does kind of it marks a time, doesn't it? Yeah, it doesn't just get you in the mood for the festive season. You know, oh, okay, a transition, yeah, has now come. So I do like that about festivities. Yes. Yeah, for sure. Okay, guys, that is about it. So that was my take on the Ranger, and even some more kind of um, catalog online slash festive seasonal decorating. Okay, happy festivities, guys.